Hi, my name is Holly True, and this is the weekly installment of the Reader Q&A. This week I had some questions come through on Facebook as well as through my email. First question comes from Michelle, and she says, I've seen that you talk about first looks on your blog. Why do you prefer to have clients do a first look? Really, first looks are a great way to really remove the clients from the wedding day stress. We're able to go out to a location that's not only beautiful, but private. So when you can take a client out there, they can actually be in the moment and really absorb what is going on without having an audience there to witness the entire thing. It's way more romantic. It's just they're able to cry together, laugh together, talk, kiss, hug, do whatever they feel the emotion of the day is going to allow them to do in that moment. The really great thing about the system that Jeff and I have is that we're both there taking pictures at the same time. So we're able to get pictures of the groom with his back turned to the bride and have her, get her coming up behind him. So from my perspective, usually where I am actually at the back of it so I can make sure that her dress is all perfect before she walks out there. And then we get all the images of her walking up to him. That beautiful landscape, everything that's there really only adds to the photo. And then when he turns around to see her, both cameras are going and we're able to get the reaction from both of them in a pure, authentic way that is really super romantic and beautiful. So I really highly recommend that my clients do a first look because of the fact that it is just more beautiful, private, and just more romantic between the two of them. So I love it. The next question comes from Denise. She asks, what lenses do I shoot with during a wedding versus a senior shoot? I actually tend to shoot with similar lenses for both. For senior sessions, I really only shoot prime. Occasionally, I will throw on my 70 to 200 depending on where we are at. With a wedding, I do shoot a lot more with the 70 to 200 because I'm able to stay back out of the way and be unobtrusive to the guests at the wedding. I can still get those interactions and things that are going on without being in their face. I can zoom in with the lens so they don't know that I'm actually doing that. So they don't feel like they have a camera in their face, so they're not very guarded. They're actually way more candid. With details and everything else, though, with a wedding, I do shoot with my 100mm. I never shoot with that for a senior session. But other than that, while I'm in the bridal suite, anything like that, I'm always shooting prime because I just love the clear, crisp images that my prime lens will give me. And for most of the wedding, yeah, I'm really shooting prime other than for the ceremony and during parts of the reception, I shoot with the 70 to 200. Last question I'm going to get to today comes from Adam. He wants to know how I keep my cards organized during a wedding. Okay, so I've actually had this question before from people. For a long time, we weren't very organized with our cards, and we would put them in the little cases, whatever, and keep them in our shoot sacks and things like that. And that was okay for a while, but then you get mixed up, and then you don't know if you have a card that's been used or hasn't been used. So actually, I invested in a Think Tank Pixel Pocket, and what it is it's a little case that actually attaches to my shoot sack. And the way that we do it is that in the beginning of a wedding, all these cards clearly are not used. But as we shoot them, we just stick them face down. So then we know that they're used, and then we know that these cards are ready to go. So this works really great for us. It folds up together. You can seal it up, and it goes right inside the shoot sack. So this, again, Think Tank Pixel Pocket, and I'll attach a link to that on the bottom of the blog post here, so you guys can actually get to one. They're really inexpensive, and it saved me a lot of grief. So hopefully that will work for you. I use this for senior shoots and for weddings. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in this week. Be here next week for our next installment of the Reader Q&A. If you have any questions for me, please post them either on Facebook, or also you can email me at holly@hollytrue.com. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.